This is a 5-second tracking shot through a stylized alleyway, ending on a brightly glowing neon palm tree. Every element of this environment, from the placement of the walls to the camera movement, was built using text prompts to bridge Claude AI and Blender. Setting this up on your machine requires 3 components: an active Claude Pro plan, a fresh installation of Blender 5.1, and an integrated development environment, or IDE, like Cursor or VS Code. You will also need access to external asset libraries. Platforms like Sketchfab and Hyper 3D provide these, and you can connect them to the system using free API keys. Linking these tools together allows you to use a local computer as an automated production studio, driven by natural language commands. To start, create an empty folder on your desktop and open that folder inside your IDE. Install the Claude Code extension to clone the Blender MCP repository, populating your folder with configuration scripts. In Blender's Preferences, install this newly cloned add-on. Finally, paste your Sketchfab and Hyper 3D API keys into the Blender MCP panel to fetch external models. To verify the connection, ask Claude inside your IDE to delete the default cube in your Blender project. The viewport reacts immediately. This handshake removes the software interface as a barrier, allowing you to control spatial coordinates and scene assembly through language. We begin by generating the central asset. Instruct Claude to build a tree in the center of the viewport using the Hyper 3D integration. If the initial geometry is basic, you can refine the material quality. Provide Claude with a specific URL from the Rodent AI library to force the system to use a higher quality asset. To build the surrounding environment, instruct Claude to import an alleyway model from Sketchfab and position it around the tree. Be precise with your license settings during this step. If the system is not configured to free downloads, it will often default to a low-poly placeholder mesh instead of the detailed model you selected. Using specific parameters and direct URLs prevents the AI from pulling incorrect geometry and ensures you retrieve the exact 3D data required for the scene. When importing multiple models, they may overlap at the center of the scene. You can prevent this by providing explicit spatial descriptions in your prompts. For example, tell Claude to enclose the tree with 3 brick walls of the same height, leaving one side open to act as a viewing port. Natural language can also execute exact mathematical changes. You can instruct the AI to decrease the scale of the tree by exactly 20% to fit the alleyway better. Automation does not prevent manual adjustments. You can still use standard mouse controls in Blender to move the tree or rotate it for a better camera angle. Finally, generate a camera path. Prompt Claude for a 5-second movement that approaches the tree from the alleyway entrance, simulating a walking perspective. This process uses AI to handle the technical assembly, while you maintain control over the creative direction and framing of the scene. When the scene is ready, instruct Claude to render the animation. Specify that it should save the video as an MP4 file in a dedicated subfolder. Your terminal will show the progress as Blender renders 120 individual PNG frames. Once the sequence is complete, the system automatically compiles them into a single video. After reviewing the render, you can make specific additions to the environment using image referencing. Take a screenshot of your render, circle a target area on the wall in red, and upload that image back to the Claude chat. Since some websites block automated fetch requests, it is more reliable to upload reference images directly to the AI rather than using external URLs. This loop between visual output and AI input allows for rapid iteration of the 3D world without manual menu navigation. The final render now includes a custom neon sign on the background wall, placed exactly where we indicated on the screenshot. Throughout the creation process, the IDE has managed a clean file architecture for all scripts, assets, and media. With the pipeline established, you can experiment with different prompt structures, lighting setups, and materials to build your own environments. This setup provides a functional toolset for prompt-driven 3D generation available to creators today.